Front Room Friday. Front Room Friday live. Front Room Friday. Front Room Friday live.
Hello and welcome to Front Room Friday Live. I'm Mark Bailey and I'm delighted to be back as your host this evening to introduce more great acts. And boy, do we have a great show for you tonight. Firstly, a big thank you to Richard from Surrey who was watching our last show. Richard thought my black dicky bow tie was a little bit dull, so he sent me his multicoloured red, blue and yellow dicky. Thanks, Richard. Thanks also to the 3,000 people who watched the last Front Room Friday Live show. We really appreciate all the positive feedback, the comments you made on Facebook and YouTube, plus all the personal messages of support to our performers. So keep them coming in tonight. Because of your continued generosity, we've raised hundreds of pounds for our charities, NHS Together and Age UK. But we want to raise even more. So if you'd like to make a donation to NHS Charities Together or Age UK, just click on the charity links on the frontroomfridaylive.com website or on our social media channels, as every penny really does matter. Don't forget, if you're feeling hungry, you can order some great takeaway local food as recommended by our acts. Click on the links on the website or social media pages and discover some fantastic food options right across the UK. Plus, if you're feeling thirsty and fancy a drink with your order, you've got to check out our amazing sponsor, Crafties, top independent micropub and beer shop. Big thank you to Crafties from Front Room Friday Live for your generous support of NHS Charities Together and Age UK. Coming up in tonight's show, Manchester singer-songwriter Tim Gallagher, award-winning magician and hypnotist Paul Fowler, talented singing sensation Anna Pancaldi, a brilliant all-new blues and soul review. Plus our Frontline Friday Live NHS star of the show, the amazing Beth Porch. Well, our first act tonight on Front Room Friday Live is Tim Gallagher. Hi, Tim.
Hello, Mark.
Good to see you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us tonight. Now, listening to your music, it's very soulful. It's reminiscent of the early sort of Justin Timberlake and 90s R&B.
Yeah, well, first, thank you. That's a compliment. I was kind of brought up on all that stuff, particularly going further back, like real old school soul music, like Luther Vandross and Stevie Wonder. But yeah, the 90s and early 2000s, Justin Timberlake, love him. MJ stuff, all that stuff, Neo. But yeah.
No, it's really good. I've been listening to over the weekend. Some great music there. Now, one of your great singles is Lipstick, which featured on Love Island. How did all that come about?
I just think it probably. I'm not sure how it come about. Apparently, they thought it was good enough to feature, so I got an email out of the blue from ITV, and I guess the track just suited that vibe, didn't it? It's a moany, whingy, lovey-dovey singer-songwriter track. And they deemed it a fit for the show. So yeah, I was over the moon with it. It come out of the blue. It wasn't planned, and if I'm honest, probably my proudest moment as a musician, because to see something, not a cover. I love singing covers. I love singing in general, but to sit in your front room and watch a piece that you've written yourself and perform yourself come on TV is quite. Yeah, it was a nice moment. It was a really nice moment for me.
So what are you working on now?
Stuff like Lipstick, trying to get the next sync, trying to get the next piece. I'm constantly writing, Mark, actually. Constantly writing. I have a single due to come out in the next 3 or 4 weeks. The reason I don't have a date is because it's just going through the distributor at the minute, so I have a date very soon. I'm actually going to play it. I'm going to play it for you guys. Along with the cover, but yeah, constantly writing, constantly recording, and hopefully soon constantly releasing again. It's been a few months since I put something out.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you live very soon.
Yes, mate, you will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Gallagher. Manchester singer-songwriter Tim Gallagher.
Right. Hello everyone at Front Room Friday Live. How are we all? Hope we're all doing okay. Hope we're powering through and managing to stay relatively sane throughout all this madness that is going on at the minute. The question is it any more mad than my hair? Because that is one hell of a shocking barnet. Anyway, my name's Tim. I'm going to be playing a couple of songs for you guys. I'm going to be playing a cover, I'm going to be playing an original. Before I get into that, I'm not sure how, but I know that 2 main reasons for us doing this is that, one, we want to try and entertain you guys at home, and 2, to raise money for AIDS UK. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where the link is, but I'm guessing somewhere on this stream or on this post there is a link to donate. So if you can, please do. And yeah, I'm going to play you guys a couple of tunes. I'm going to play a cover, and then if you stick around, which I hope you do, I'm going to play you my next single, which will be out in a few weeks. Cheers, by the way. It's just coffee. Cute cup, innit? Anyway, I'm going to play a tune by a guy called Chris Stapleton. It's called Tennessee Whiskey. Are we in tune? Just about. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. 'Cause I've looked for love in all the same old places. Find the bottom of my bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I wouldn't waste it, babe. You see, there ain't nothing like your love to get me high. Oh yes, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Guitar solo. Imagine one. Oh yes, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. And you're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Baby, I stay stoned on your love all the time. No. Baby, I stay stoned on your love all the time. There we go. It's weird. I'm having to get used to hearing no applause between songs. Playing all these live streams and stuff. I'm acting as if I ever get applauded when I actually play in bars. No, it's very strange. It's very strange playing to just a camera. But that's the way things are right now. But anyway, this is about to be my most recent single. I don't have a date for release yet, but I do know for certain that it's going to be out within 3 to 4 weeks. It's all done, all ready and ready to go. I'm just waiting on it to be distributed, essentially, and get a release date. So yeah, it's called Ignore Me. I hope you guys enjoyed the last song. I hope you enjoyed this single. I hope you enjoyed listening to my stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Friday night, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the acts that are going to be playing after me, because there's some great ones on. Shout out to Age UK. Make sure, if you can, and click on the link wherever that may be, somewhere around here, and donate. If you do enjoy my stuff. I am very much active on Instagram at the minute, and that's probably the only place that I am active right now. So drop us a follow on there if you use it. It's quite easy to remember. It's Timstagram93. With my phone being on landscape, I'm not sure where the camera is. I feel like I need to make eye contact with someone here, isn't it? I'm also very blind. Yeah, Timstagram93. Give me a follow on there. And it's been a pleasure. And this is Ignore Me. It'll be out soon. Hope you enjoy it. You can find some of my other stuff as well on Spotify. Just type in Tim Gallagher on there, or however you consume music digitally. I should pop up somewhere. But this is called Ignore Me. Have a swig of this. Okay. Tell me what you're thinking of, babe. You're usually good with your words. I've never really been beyond saving the truth beyond your eyes. Oh, it hurts. There was first, second chances. Oh, I'm pushing on 3, and if I took you for granted, I'm down on my knees. Won't you hear me out? And don't you ignore me, 'cause it's easy to do. I told you I'm sorry. I told you the truth. How will you turn and leave me once I walk out this room? You know that we'll both be lonely, so don't you ignore me. How we get to be so out of touch. Usually good with your hands. If space is what you need, then I'll give it up. If space is what you need to understand, oh, you're all out of aces, and I'm a queen from a flush, but I think we can make it if you gamble on us. Are we out of love? And don't you ignore me, 'cause it's easy to do. I told you I'm sorry. I told you the truth. How will you turn and leave me once I walk out this room? You know that we'll both be lonely, so don't you ignore me. And my mind goes la da 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 da. Oh no no, la da 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 da. No no no, la da 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 da. Oh, don't you ignore me, 'cause it's easy to do. I told you I'm sorry. I told you the truth. And no, you turn to leave me once I walk out this room. If I leave, then we're over. You know that we'll both be lonely, so don't you ignore me. Yeah, that's that. That's my new single. It's still a bit raw. I've still not. It was made in quarantine. It will be released in quarantine, and I've just not had the opportunity to gig it and let it breathe and really get comfortable playing it. So That's as raw as you'll hear it, I think. But thank you all very much for listening. Really appreciate it. Age UK, wherever the link is on here. Donate. Timstagram93. Follow. My stuff is on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, so on and so forth. Just type in my name, Tim Gallagher, and hopefully it'll pop up. And most importantly, everyone stay safe and enjoy the rest of your Friday night and enjoy the rest of the music that is on offer tonight. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. So cheers.
A big thanks to Tim Gallagher, a great way to start the show. Don't forget, if you'd like to donate to our two great charities, Age UK or NHS Together, just scan the QR codes or click on the Just Giving links on Facebook, YouTube, or the frontroomfridaylive.com site. Next up, on tonight's Front Room Friday Live, top magician and hypnotist Paul Fowler. Well, I'm delighted to be joined on Front Room Friday Live by Paul Fowler. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm really good, thanks. And thanks very much indeed for joining us on Front Room Friday Live. Now, you're not just a great magician, you also blend magic with hypnosis and mind reading.
I do, yeah. So with what I do, it's always good to have different sort of strings to your bow, if you like, and I like to mix everything that's current with everything that's traditional as well. So I might get somebody's PIN number by reading their mind, or I might hypnotise them to stick their hand to a table, which is always really, really fun, and always is the talk of an event that I'm performing at, because it's just so different for people to see.
I'm sure it is. Now, you've performed all over the world. Would you say that magic is a universal language?
I really would. I wouldn't have necessarily said that until I started doing it, but different nationalities react to magic in different ways, but ultimately they all enjoy it and they all have the same feeling of wonder that I had, I guess, when I first saw magic for the first time. And even if I, don't speak the same language as someone in another country, as long as I'm performing visual magic, then they get the gist of what's going on and they enjoy it just as much as somebody who would speak the same language as me.
Now, normally, Paul, you're out there, you're performing to corporate audiences, events and functions, and that's not possible at the moment. So you've come up with a novel virtual magic act. How does that work?
Yeah, so with obviously everything going on at the moment, virtual magic is something that I put together because I still wanted to be able to offer clients something to be able to entertain their family and even their friends. For instance, if they've got their son's 18th birthday, they now can't go out and celebrate it. So by having this stay-at-home virtual magic and mind reading show, it means that they can still make something of the celebration, hopefully make it memorable for years to come. And it works through Zoom, Microsoft Teams, whichever format's suitable for the company or the family or individual sort of asking.
Great, sounds absolutely great. I'm going to book you. I've got a couple of events coming up.
Amazing.
What tricks are you going to be performing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
So tonight, I really wanted to do something a little bit different, something that I don't do a lot of the time, and the main part of what I'm doing is it's magic, but it's also a bit of a stunt as well. And what I will say to you is it's very dangerous. People should not try it at home, and I'll make sure I keep reiterating that throughout. And it involves needles. So people must not try it at home, and I hope this is going to be live in front of everyone, that it's not going to go wrong, but fingers crossed, I'm a professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Fowler. Award-winning magician and hypnotist, Paul Fowler.
I was debating whether or not to do this, but I'm going to do it for you now, live in your living room. But I have to say, don't try this at home, all right? What I'm about to show you is very real, it is very dangerous, and if it goes wrong, I'll be going straight to A&E. So I'm not going to take any responsibility for anybody doing trying this at home, so just don't, and nor will the team. We won't take any responsibility. So stay safe, just enjoy it and watch and let me do it, a trained professional. All right? So, and the reason it's dangerous is because, find this, it uses something that everybody is familiar with, but everybody sort of backs off from because they realise how dangerous it is. It uses one of these. Now you might not be able to see that, you might just be able to see a blurred sort of object in my hand, but that there is a 1 3/4 steel needle. All right, very, very sharp, very, very real. I feel a bit nervous now because there's only one place this is going to go. You guessed it. Oh, that is horrible. Again, don't try this at home. Completely swallowed. I'm going to do another one. Needle number 2. Completely gone. Now, I could just be here for the next 5 minutes swallowing multiple needles, but let's speed the whole process up. That was 2. I have got a whole bunch of needles over here. And when I say a whole bunch, that's actually 8 needles. Just get rid of that over there. Here goes nothing. Oh, one's caught right there. Alright, that's fine. Very weird. Next up, we need something else that you're going to be very, very familiar with. Let me just take this out of my pocket if I can find it. A piece of thread. I'll tear this off. I'm really sorry about this. You must think this guy's really, really weird. It's the easy part, believe it or not. Horrible. So let me explain what's happened. I've just stupidly swallowed 10 needles. I've then taken a load of thread and swallowed that also. What's happening is the needles and the thread are now travelling down my throat, down my esophagus, into my stomach. They're then going to hit my stomach acid, create a reaction, and then hopefully come back up and something really cool is going to happen. But the whole process takes, sorry, there's my clock right here, takes about 90 seconds. So that gives me time to do another trick in the meantime, which just so happens, this is something else I've been spending a lot of time doing in the shower, in the toilet. No, not really. I've been doing this everywhere around the house, so this is the Rubik's Cube. Absolutely obsessed with this. 43 quintillion different combinations, which means every time you turn the Rubik's Cube, you are creating a different combination, so to speak. Let's do this the best we can. I'm going to give this a proper mix up. Now, all I'm doing is moving the pieces fast because this is what we call a speed Rubik's Cube. The pieces turn really, really nicely. It's very, very smooth. But other than that, it's a completely regular Rubik's Cube, and it truly is, I promise you that. Oh, my stomach. All right, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to try and keep that in shot the whole time if I can. I also have a bag. And now what I need to do is try and remember some of the combinations here if I can, because... Okay, we're going to see if we can get this to work. So I'm going to place this inside the bag, line folded at all times. Here goes nothing. And it's going to stay in front of you the whole time. And I'll sort of close the bag over if I can over here. And all you need to do at home is just imagine that Rubik's Cube could solve inside the bag. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. It's solved. 3, 2, 1. It's mixed up again. I'm just kidding, look. If I did this right, inside the bag is now a solved Rubik's Cube. Nothing else inside there, just the paper bag and a Rubik's Cube, which proves I don't get out much at all. Thanks very much. That's a little bit worrying. It's taken a bit longer than what I thought it was going to come back up. I'm really sorry. I might have to sort of do this a bit more manually, so this is not going to look that great, but I'm going to have to kind of force it. Oh. Thank goodness that's over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I've been Paul Fowler. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with me. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon.
The fantastically talented Paul Fowler. How does he do that? Now, just before a crafty feel-good Friday highlight, we wanted to show you a short video from Age UK, one of Front Room Friday Live's chosen charities. They do some great work. So when you're digging deep, this is where your donations go.
I'm sorry to bother you, love. I'm just so lonely these days. I need someone to talk to.
It's my mum. Sometimes she doesn't seem to recognise me. I don't know what to do.
I've lived here all my life and I don't want to leave my home. But I'm struggling to cope, if I'm honest.
I'm not sure I can give him the clear key.
Hello. I was wondering
if you could help. Since my wife passed, I've not been doing so well, really. My wife used to take care of a lot of things, but now I've got no one, really.
She's been poorly for a long time.
My husband's not been righteous at all.
I'm worried about my dad.
I get really confused.
It's okay. We can help you with that. Don't worry.
We're here for over 2.5 million older people with no one to turn to. And with your help, our work can go on.
Common love isn't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You got me feeling diamond rich. Nothing on this planet compares to it. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come on, come on, come on.
Hello again. Now, I'm really pleased to be joined by our next act, London-based singer-songwriter Anna Pancaldi. Hi, Anna.
Hello. Very lovely to be here with you. How are you doing?
I'm really good, and thanks very much indeed for joining us tonight on Front Room Friday Live. Now, you've had 3 top 10s in the iTunes singer-songwriter charts, and listening to your music, your performances are very, very emotional. You sing right from the heart.
Yeah, well, thank you. I think, I mean, a lot of my music has come from personal experience and not really singing about other people's. And, you know, I felt that it's really important that, that when I spent a lot of time early on in my career feeling like I was being pushed and forced into needing to write all these like super happy, clappy songs. And I just didn't feel passionate about it. And it was just really life affirming when I realised that actually, you know, even throughout the space of one day, people listen to all different styles of music. And, you know, I want my music to be there for people in times of need, needing to reflect and express how they feel, whether it's to do with loss or, and that was really important to me. So I think, you know, it's just me writing from my version of a broken heart to yours and other people out there, and just that it finds the audience that really needs it.
And your soon-to-be-released single, How Do I Live with the Blues, it's very, very thought-provoking.
Thank you. Yeah, I spent about 4 months in the States last year. And when I was in LA, my friend wonderfully had a beautiful piano in her apartment. And and basically wrote that song there. And it was one of those sort of moments where it sort of, the song comes together very quickly, and it's really refreshing because many tracks sort of feel like they're a labour of love and take a long time. And so it's going to be interesting with it kind of coming out in the sort of environment that we're in at the moment. But it's a song that is very, very dear to me, and I hope that people really connect with it and in the way that I do.
And will people hopefully get the chance to see you live later in the year?
Yes, hopefully. I was meant to be touring in Austria and Germany on a support tour literally now. So that's been postponed to the autumn. So fingers crossed, as long as it's safe, I should be touring in autumn at the end of the year, and then absolutely next year throughout the UK, 100%.
Sounds great. What are you going to be singing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
I've got a couple of songs, but the first track I'm going to sing for you, I wrote while I was in Nashville with a wonderful artist called Lucy Silvers, who I was totally obsessed with when I was a teenager. So it was really exciting and very surreal to be sitting in a room with her last year, putting this song together, and a couple of other tracks. So I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anna Pancaldi. Talented singing sensation Anna Pancaldi.
Hello everyone, so lovely to be here performing for you all. My name is Anna Pancaldi and I'm here on Front Room Friday. So I'm just going to crack on and sing to you because you've already heard the chit chat. I wasn't scared of losing you, and I'm now hurt to feel the worst, and that's the truth. See, that's the thing about being young. You think you're right 1,000 times around the sun. Oh, I never pictured living life without you. But if you are here, I know just what I do. I'll be your light, like you bear mine. Live this life, we should have had time. I never got who I wanted to be, never made it to who I wanted to be. For you, for you. Why show you how I loved you. 'Cause I'm unsure if you ever really knew. It doesn't make it easier just 'cause I was young then. How the youth get caught up in so many useless things. It doesn't make it better or give me an excuse now. 'Cause it meant I missed out on being who I should have been. Oh, how I regret. Oh, there may be a light like you bear mine. If this life was should have time, never got who I wanted to be, never made it to who I wanted to be. If another chance could exist, won't let you down, I promise you this. I never got who I wanted to be, never made it to who I wanted to be. For you, oh, oh, for you, oh, I never got who I wanted to be. Thank you very much. I'm going to sing you a very quick little a cappella piece of mine called Nightingale. Silence falls, holy night. I'll rest assured you're by my side, for it makes me want to stay a while. Nightingale takes his flight, silver moon burns so bright. Carry me on your back tonight. In the guide of your wing, safe from harm others may bring, find shelter, find shelter, find shelter with you. Show me the way now, make my path bright. Lead me with your foot first, for you see the light, for you see the light, for you see the light. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been so lovely to sing for you. And yeah, just remember to donate if you can and be as generous as you can to the Age UK and the NHS, who we are supporting tonight for this very special show. So all the links are attached to this video, so give if you can, and give us a like and a share if possible. But yeah, so lovely to meet some of you. I hope we will become better well acquainted, and hope you're keeping safe, and lots of love from me. Bye.
A big thanks to the amazing Anna Pancaldi. Don't forget, if you'd like to donate to our two great charities, Age UK or NHS Together, just scan the QR codes or click on the Just Giving links on Facebook, YouTube, or on the frontroomfridaylive.com site. Next up on tonight's Front Room Friday Live, the all-new blues and soul review. Well, a big Front Room Friday Live welcome to our next act. Dave and Chris performing as Jake and Elwood Blues. Hi, Dave. Hi, Chris.
How you doing, Mark? Good to see you.
How you doing, Mark? Good to be here.
Yeah, great to see you guys. Thanks ever so much for joining us on Front Room Friday Live. Now, the all-new Blues and Soul Review is a Blues Brothers tribute act, which you started back in 2002. What is it, Dave, about the Blues Brothers and the music that you love so much?
Oh, I don't think it's just the music. I mean, who doesn't love the Blues Brothers? It's got everything. It's got those famous faces, and more than anything, it's got soul, and it brings communities together. It crosses lines. It unites people, and of course, it has the most fantastic soundtrack in the world as well.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Now, you've toured extensively across the world, Chris. What's your favourite country?
Well, we do a lot of work in a lot of different places, but I gotta say that Germany for me is beautiful, fantastic. Love the beer, cheap cigarettes. It's beautiful.
And what's this I hear, Dave, about you now having your own bluesmobile, an authentic 1974 Dodge Monaco?
Yes, indeed, we do. It's 6 meters long. It's got a 360 cubic inch block. It drinks like a fish, even more than Elwood does. But it's a beast, and you can hire it out for events now too.
Sounds great. I must have a little go in that at some point. What are you going to be singing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
Well, we're gonna be starting with a little bit of Soul Man, Rawhide, and we're gonna end it with Everybody Needs Somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dave and Chris, Jake and Elwood Blues. The brilliant all-new Blues and Soul Review.
Coming to you down a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. When you get it, you got some. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Pulled up on the side street, learn how to love before I could eat. Educated from good stock. When I start loving, I just can't stop. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I was born up on a side street. I learned how to love before I could eat. Educated from good stock. When I start loving, I just can't stop. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Grab the rope, gonna pull you in, gonna give you hope, gonna be your only boyfriend, yeah. I'm a soul man. 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 That's what I am. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. kissing, visuals, love and kissing, waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, head 'em up, head 'em up, move 'em on, move 'em on, head 'em up, rawhide, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide. Keep moving, 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 though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving rawhide. But don't try to understand them. Rope, throw 'em, brand 'em. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My heart's calculating. My true love will be waiting, waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, head 'em up, head 'em up, move 'em on, move 'em on, head 'em up, rawhide, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide. Move 'em on, head 'em up, head 'em up, move 'em on, move 'em on, head 'em up, rawhide, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Front Room Friday Live. We do sincerely hope you've enjoyed this evening's show, and please remember, no matter what you do to live, thrive and survive, there are still some things that make us all the same. Thank you for all your support, and welcome your donations to NHS UK and Age UK. Everything these guys are doing rocks. Stay with us. We hope you get out the other side and have a great time.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to love. Sweet out of milk. Sweet out of milk. Sugar to kiss. Sugar to kiss. I need you. You. I need you. You. I need you. You. I need you. You. I need you. Sometimes I feel a little sad inside. Well, my baby is treating me, but never I'll be taking the high with you. Sometimes I feel a little sad inside. Well, my baby just treats me, but never I'll be taking the high with you. You and you, I need you. You, I need you. I need you. I need you.
Listen up, people. When you find that special somebody, hold that man, hold that person, hug that key worker. Give them, well, no, don't hug them. That's not too good at the moment. But give them a high five from across the street, okay? Because everything right now we're doing is to live, thrive, and survive. And we're gonna get out the other side of this. And when we get there, we'll see you in the biggest party ever. Right.
Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody. Someone to love. Needs somebody. Sweet out of milk. Everybody. Sugar to kiss. Needs somebody. I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you in the morning. Everybody. When my soul's on fire. I need you. I need you. Sweet out of milk. Sugar to kiss now. I need you.
you, I need you. I need you. I need you.
We'll see you on the other side. Frontline Friday. You rock.
Well, thanks very much indeed there to Dave and Chris performing as Jake and Elwood Blues, the all-new blues and soul review. Well, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Our frontline Friday Live star, the singing nurse, Beth Porch. Hello, Beth.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's an honour.
Look, I've got to admit, my hanky is ready. I was one of the millions tuning into Britain's Got Talent recently, and within seconds, tears were streaming down my face after listening to your beautiful original song, You Taught Me What Love Is. Beth, you stunned the judges.
Yeah, I think the reaction that I had, I could never have expected. I know because of the nature of the song, what it's inspired by and based on. It is a tearjerker and it's very moving, but I definitely didn't expect the reaction that I got from the judges and the audience in the theatre at the time, but definitely I didn't expect the reaction that the country and the world has shown me since the show has aired. It's been unbelievable, it really has.
Now, your song was inspired by your job at a children's hospital where you're a paediatric nurse, and you used music to create memories for families with terminally ill children.
Yeah, so I used to work on one of the cancer wards, and whilst I was there, I would take in my guitar or play the ukulele, or I'd go and sing for a lot of my patients. And for some families and children, they decide that coming back to my hospital is the place that they want their child to spend their final moments. So for a lot of our families, they are there knowing that they're not going to go home with their child, and there's not very much that I can do, especially as a junior nurse with limited experience with palliative care. There wasn't much that I could do to help these families, but I could go and sing, and for a lot of those families it just meant the absolute world that I was able to do that for them, and a lot of them would record it and hold on to these lovely memories with their children in their final few days, which I'm just so glad. I feel so privileged to be able to spend that time with those families and create those moments for them. When I feel like I'm not doing anything, I'm just singing as I usually would do. But that's the power of music. What can I say?
Now, you've personally had coronavirus. How badly were you affected?
For me, I had it very mildly. It was just kind of like flu-like symptoms, if I'm honest. I had a bit of a fever, I had a cough, increased work of breathing, but nothing too major. Didn't need any hospitalisation or to talk to the doctor or anything. Just kind of rode it out at home, stayed hydrated, was sensible, and within 2 weeks, I was feeling better and ready to get back to work.
Well, that's good news. I'm glad that you're back up and running again. And clearly music's your passion, Beth, but at the moment, is nursing your priority during these difficult times?
Absolutely, and for me, music is a hobby. I made a decision when I was younger that nursing was going to be my career, my profession, but music was always going to be part of my life. So especially right now when there's a global pandemic, we're making the most of every healthcare worker we have. I am a full-time nurse, and so I'm not doing anything differently as I usually would, although my ward situation has changed and the hospital is a very different place right now. It's of course my priority to be helping all the people in this current situation, and their music is kind of happening along the side, which is very bizarre, and it's a very strange place to be. But the music stuff will come later when this is all over.
Well, a big thank you, Beth, from all the team here at Front Room Friday Live and all our viewers for what you and your colleagues are doing for us at this time.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks so much for having me. It's great fun.
So what are you going to sing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
I'm going to do two songs. I'm going to do a cover of Songbird by Eva Cassidy because her voice is so beautiful, her music is so simple, but it really speaks to the heart, which is what I feel music is all about. And then I'm going to do my original song, which you can download and stream now to also raise money for NHS Charities Together and Great Ormond Street Hospital. It's called You Taught Me What Love Is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beth Porch. NHS star of the show, the amazing Beth Porch.
Hi everybody, I hope you're enjoying the show and we're raising loads of money for some great causes. So the first song I'm going to do for you today is a Songbird by Eva Cassidy. Eva Cassidy's voice was so simple but so beautiful, and her legacy still stands strong so many years after her sad passing. So here is Songbird. For you, there'll be no crying. For you, the sun will be shining, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. To you, I'd give the world. To you, I'll never be cold, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. 'Cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. So my final piece that I'm going to play for you is a song that I've written called You Taught Me What Love Is. It was inspired by the patients and the families that I worked with when I worked on the children's ward at my hospital, Great Ormond Street Hospital, and it's the song that I performed for my audition for Britain's Got Talent. You can buy it, you can download it, you can stream it to raise money for charity too. But I want to say a big thank you to the whole team who've put together this amazing show to raise some money for Age UK. So here is You Taught Me What Love Is. You will never know how much I love you. And know you had to go, but I'm always thinking about you.
If I could take your place, I'd do it 1,000 times. Now there's a U-shaped hole in my life, and no, I won't be the same. You taught me to be brave, and although it wasn't for long, you taught me what love is. No, I won't be the same. You taught me to be brave, and although it wasn't for long, you taught me what love is. For just less than a year, I never slept at all, and I'll never sleep again if I could see you once more. You were too good for this world, this life. You were handpicked for paradise. And no, I won't be the same. You taught me to be brave, and although it wasn't for long, you taught me what love is. No, I won't be the same. You taught me to be brave, and although it wasn't for long, you taught me what love is. Oh, oh, and although it wasn't for long, you will never know how much I love you.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Wow, truly an angel. What a beautiful voice. Beth's amazing set brings us to the end of tonight's show, brought to you by our friends at Crafties, Hertfordshire's top independent micropub and beer shop. Please remember, we're raising money for two great causes, NHS Charities Together and Age UK. If you've enjoyed the show and you'd like to support, please go to our virtual tip jar buttons on frontroomfridaylive.com, as all your donations, big or small, will make a massive difference. Also, don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels. We'd love to see how you've enjoyed Front Room Friday Live in your own front rooms, the delicious food you ate, and how, of course, you got involved. Tag us in your Instagram stories and Facebook posts at Front Room Friday Live and hashtag FRFL. We'd also really welcome all your feedback and suggestions, plus any requests or recommendations of artists you'd like to see on future shows. Join us again on Friday the 29th of May at 8 o'clock, when we'll be bringing you more top acts on Front Room Friday Live. Stay safe, stay alert, and we'll see you very soon.